What's good, my people? Flan Speaks is back for another video. Wheel of Time, episode 1. Episode 1 starts off with this lady right here talking something about men. Well, she was getting dressed and talking about men in the past who did something to destroy the whole world. They tried to bottle up some power or some force or something like that, and it destroyed everything. And what men did was they named this person the Dragon. So this is where we start. Next thing we see is this woman right here and these sisters chasing some unfortunate dudes, man. They stopped them guys, ripped them up. Then she gave some speech about how man is not supposed to mess with some type of power and that they will corrupt everything that they touch. And then she tore him up. I don't know what she did to him. At the time I'm looking like, what the hell is going on? Is something being ripped from outside of him? Is she taking a demon out of him? What is going on? I have no idea. So I'm like, wow. Now this right here is a little different. This here's a little crazy. You know, please don't fault me, ladies and gentlemen. See, because I'm used to men being the shit. I'm used to men being like the center of attention. I'm used to men having all the power. Even in situations where you have a powerful woman, you see, at the end of the day, a man stabs her in the heart. And this is kind of what I'm used to. So don't kill me for making this face. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. I think it's interesting that the author is getting into it. But at the end of the day, what the hell is going on? This is where I was pretty much at that time. Moving on, we got these three ladies right here, and there were some women sitting behind them performing some sort of a ritual where they're preparing this one young lady for some sort of rites of passage, I suppose. So you got one doing a braid. Then you got the other one whispering to her some words of wisdom, preparing her for something. At this point, I'm like, oh no, what the hell is she about to do? And lo and behold, she tosses her ass into a river talking about trusted water. I'm like, hell, bitch, I'm supposed to trust you. She talking about trusted water. But hey, whatever the case, maybe this is just a rites of passage that they do. Why she was not prepared for that, why she never heard of other women who went through the same damn thing, if it's something they go through, confuses me. But you know, whatever, it's TV. At any rate, first she's startled, she's going crazy, she don't know what to do, and then at a certain point, I guess she listens to the words that the other lady gave her about being calm and trusting it, so she calms down, and she ends up just floating to the end. And then we find out that she is one of the people that this lady and this man right here is looking for. So we don't know much about them other than they are on their way looking for somebody that they think is going to be the dragon. Now, according to this thing here, they're talking about the dragon to be a man or a woman. From what I've seen from a lot of people who actually don't like the show, who read the books, you know, I don't quite get how that works. But, you know, they don't like the show. They said that the dragon must be a man. It got to be a man. At any rate, this takes us to a nice little typical town where you see some villagers and some simple people. And apparently this is the place where Roose Bolton had decided to go hide after Ramsay Bolton killed him in season 5, I believe it was, Game of Thrones, or season 6, one or the other. You know, forget these types of things. At any rate, we meet these three guys right here. One of them is the son of Roose Bolton. These other two guys that don't know, I guess they grew up together. I guess they were friends. They seem all cordial with each other. They chilling. And this is usually a sign of some danger that's going to come pretty soon because they chilling too much. Everything is just too damn peaceful. Just my experience of dealing with the fantasy series. And in typical fantasy style, you usually have a village and you usually have a tavern, which is the place where everybody chills at. So we see our girl here who just went through the rites of passage comes back to the tavern and she is given an applause similar to Norm on Cheers. Next thing, our lady walks in with her hired killer, and when I tell you that you can hear a pin drop, you can hear a pin drop. Everybody in the tavern was quiet. All eyes and attention were on these two people. Right there, it told me, oh no, this lady must be somebody serious. And this guy with her must be no joke, because why would you walk with one guy unless y'all smashing? There was no episode, there was no idea, there was no indication that I'm smashing. So apparently, this dude is a hired killer, an assassin, and this lady right here is somebody that we need to pay attention to. She has a brief conversation with this lady right here who does not trust her for some reason. I have no idea why, I have no idea what's going on. But I know something is finna happen around here. All I know is they don't get to stay one night before some demon thing shows up. And next thing you know, you got these demon beasts roaming around. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first saw these demon beasts, I thought this was some of the corniest stuff I've ever seen. They look kind of like PHL-17 to me, but you know what? I said, you know what? I'm going to give this a chance. And these things were crazy. They was tearing everybody up, tearing the people up. I'm like, damn, well, now this is action. So I was getting with it. And here we finally got to see the first sign of who this lady is. Because man, oh man, when she showed up, I just saw her move her hands in some type of way. Next thing you see wind or whatever it is coming her way, surrounding her. You see fire surrounding her. She's shooting fireballs. She's shooting wind. She's doing all kinds of stuff. I'm like, yo, if you could take Storm and mix Storm together with like Luke Skywalker or something like that, that's what you got. You got this lady right here who ain't no joke, who's obviously somebody that's important. Maybe at this time she's the most powerful person that's going on the show. I have no idea what's going on at this time. I'm looking, and all I can say is, damn, this show's now got my attention. I want to see what happens next. So anyway, a fight breaks out. She's doing her power magic thing. These two right here is not no punk women. They pulling out knives. They ready to go down for this. And the one African Americanish or British, whatever, blackish woman on the right, she gets kidnapped, gets gripped up, and the other one I forgot who was kissing on the other boy, she goes through it too. And I'm like, well, damn. And well, so it's all set now. These folks right here are on the quest. They are on the move. First thing they got to do is get up out of Dodge. That whole town gets tore up and leveled. I'm like, man, what is going to happen? I'm glad my man Bruce Bolton didn't die. So we pretty much getting on episode 2 from here. And this is the end of this video for me, y'all. So understand, these are my honest feelings of it. I have not read not a page of this here. Well, maybe I read about a page years ago, but I don't know nothing about the books. I'm just responding to what I'm seeing. At this point, the show started to get my attention a little bit because I at least wanted to see what was going to happen when the people fight the demon things and where they're going to and how they're going to get the hell away from them things. Those things were aggressive, they strong, they serious, and they eat whatever. Anyway. Slap a like on this thing or dislike it, whatever. Let me know how you feel. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. I will see you people next time. Peace.